Hello guys, welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, I'm gonna show you the most effective solo plays that I love to do on train as a CT in CS2. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. By the way, we are doing free giveaways every month. In these giveaways, you can win various CS2 skins and free CS2 course access passes created by a Faceit level 10 coach who has experience in high tier CS2 teams. To sign up, simply visit the CS2 polls giveaway page and follow the instructions. Link is in the description. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. So I'm gonna show you 3 crucial solo plays that I can do on CT side as train. So let's firstly start off with an aggressive play towards this area where Pop Dog is. So in the start of the round, what you have to do is, if you want to run straight ahead, you run through connector. You do have to have one of the better spawns for this. And as you run past this area, you look at this area and you look at the top right corner of this window, and you have to memorize at around where you have to aim once you're running here. And as you pass this area, you have to focus, lock in on this area, and before you cross out connector, you need to, as you run, just left click throw, and this molly will just bounce out these 2 corners and molly off this area, so no T's decide to push out a main, so it just prevents them from that. And after you instantly run straight ahead, aim at this position, left click throw your molly, you can also bank off an extra flash through this train and just instantly run towards Pop Dog. And you can rather run really aggressively or just shift through this area, or as well you can even position yourself in this corner like so. And what you can also do is actually play with an op in this position, because you can just hold the position while the molly is thrown. And if you want some extra support, you can also just quickly throw an extra smoke for yourself. But most likely your teammates are going to be holding this area of main, so you're just going to play this play out as a solo. So you're just going to hold this position, and later on, if you see no one that is pushing, you can just focus back towards this area and slightly start walking back towards this area and just run back fully towards rather connector or any other positions that you can play in A side train with the op. You can also play really aggressive towards A main in the start of the round, so instead of running towards Pop Dog, you can also just bank off some flashes against this train and do this quick pop out flash. So as you run through con, as you pass this area, I suggest just left click throwing one single flash, so you bounce it off here, and then as you run, you just bounce off a second one and then instantly peek con. So this is just going to be a very aggressive play, and you can instantly take some free frags from this position. And not only that, you can also just play a bit more passively by standing in this corner as well if someone is watching Pop Dog for you. So this is just going to be a another aggressive play that you can do from the same position pretty much, but you just don't have to use the molly as well. Now let's move over to the second play, which is going to be an aggressive play towards Ivy. So in the start of the round, you have to run through the second lane, and as you run through here, you need a flash to do this. So in the start, you just run straight ahead, aim at the sky, and once you reach at around this area where the lamp is, you just left click throw and let go. So the entire play looks like this. You run straight ahead, look at the top, left click throw, release, and then instantly peek out after the flash, and you will just have an advantage because you're going to be the first one to reach this area. And by the time you do, the T's might be at around this area max, because if you get the best spawn possible as a T, you will only reach this area by the time the CT decides to pop out his flash and peek you. So this flash is just going to look something like this. It will instantly blind you or make you turn around, and if you're open to the right side, you're pretty much screwed, so you just don't have any chances of surviving. The only way that you can survive as a T is if you're running more towards the right side and just quickly jump towards this corner and somehow try to survive from there. But apart from this, is going to be a very good aggressive play that you can do to get some easy free picks. This is usually done in a lot of eco rounds, but you can also do this in a lot of full buy rounds, because you can just instantly catch the T's off guard. And you can't do this play too much, because if you start doing it oftenly in a single competitive, then this T's will just instantly expect you and hold you from a further range, or even with an off, for example. So I would suggest doing this play every few times at a game max if you do them, but instead of that, I wouldn't suggest them doing consistently every single round. And now let's move over to the B play. This is going to be one of my favorite plays to do if you're playing on B side. So this is just going to be an aggressive play towards stairs. For this strat, the only thing you pretty much need is going to be this pop out flash. So this is going to be a crucial thing for you, and keep in mind you do have to have a pretty decent spawn for this, so you don't have to have one of the further spawns that are back here for this play. So in the start of the round, you just quickly run straight ahead with your flash and you aim at this pallet on top of the stairs, bank it off like so, and this is going to be a good pop out flash for you, and you're going to jump out and instantly focus towards this angle. And you can also just instantly rather run towards the right side if you want to play aggressive towards the T apps, or instead you can instantly run towards Pop Dog as well, or instead you can also just hold the angle. You can also throw some pretty neat like smokes, for example. You can just throw some simple smokes like so, position yourself on top, just hold the positions like so, or something like that if you just want to have the B apps and the B control settled for you. So this is just going to be a very nice solo play that you can do we can also combine it with some extra smokes. For example, in the start of the round, if you use a smoke and just run straight ahead, aim in the middle part of this box, run straight, and as you do, just jump throw a smoke. This smoke will perfectly land in towards this area, covering off this huge chunk of where the T's can't throw any types of mollies because they will get instantly extinguished. As you see, there's no particular area that you can pretty much throw a molly to instantly block off the push for the CT. So after you throw the smoke, you instantly just left to throw a flash as well and just instantly peek out, and then you are fully safe from this area. And it will just also have some extra cover for yourself, so if you want to run back later on in the round, you can also do that as well with the smoke. Thank you everyone for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed. These were the most effective solo plays that I love to use as a CT in CS2. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe and comment down in the comments below on what you want us to do next, and I'll see you in the next video.